We have seen Formula 1 and 24-hour series circuits compared to Mario Kart tracks, but today I think it's time for the Indycar series to shine and be in the spotlight. And what better circuits to analyze, compare and contrast with NES's Donna Plain 3 than the Midwestern jewel of racing, Road America? But one thing at a time, roll the intro. Just as we saw for Willy Luigi's Circuit and Italy's GP Monza, Donna Plain 3 and Road America have an incredible resemblance to each other, both being shaped as a tilted thick letter U. By relaying them to one another and rotating one slightly, it is clear that both racers and karters face very similar circuits, with sharp 90-degree turns all over the racetrack, with the sole difference to where the starting and finishing lines are. As I did for my previous videos, we can further break down the major part of the circuits into 5 sections. For simplicity's sake, we'll start our journey from Road America's finishing line at the bottom and work up to Donna Plain's one at the right side of the circuit. At the end of the day, even if racer starts in different positions in the track, this does not modify the track's challenges themselves. Starting off with Road America's starting line, both tracks present a hook shape after the major rectilinear street. In Road America, this is the starting line and it gives racers speed and momentum to achieve 2 major 90-degree turns following ahead. The track already starts strong by giving racers strict turn and sharp edges. In Mario Kart, the track is a bit more gentler by making the 2 turns into one big U-turn where players can drift in one go. Secondly, racers and karters alike face the more range sweep, an inside U-turn followed by smaller turns. Donna Plain 3 makes this part particularly tricky due to the change of elevation present due to the broken bridge, and the other way section may present karters with hidden obstacles. In Road America, optimizing this part of the track particularly may save racers time and if lucky scale up position, but any mistake made here will have the opposite effect. Next up is the famous carousel curve, right at the top of the track. In Road America, this curve is ideal for changing direction without losing too much speed if well performed. In Mario Kart, this part of the track yet again lets the player drift comfortably in one go, even some vehicles might need to decelerate or take a wide curve to avoid others across the way. Second to last part of the circuit is the kettle buttons. This is the greener part of both circuits, Arise being within the forest and Donna Plains being in the middle of a mole field. In Mario Kart, this part contains a sharp turn that can be skipped with a mushroom using the shortcut on the left side, while in Road America there's little chance to racers to surpass. But on the flip side, it is always charming racing around the woods, isn't it? At last, the track finishes off with a straightish line on the right side of the circuit. In Road America, this line is quite wibbly and racers need to be careful in order to avoid taking the following up straight badly, while in Mario Kart this is the final stretch before crossing the finishing line, starting the following lap and keep on racing. As I hope made clear, the layout of both tracks are quite similar and racers and karters alike need to drive carefully in order to overcome all the 90 and 180 degree turns. It may have been a coincidence this old SNES track got the same shape as Road America, yet as we saw, similarities couldn't be more, well, similar. But layout isn't all, we still need to discuss legacy and aesthetics. Donna Plain 3 and Road America are both circuits known today for being in the Indycar series and in Mario Kart 8, yet their legacy go back decades and only recently both had a little renaissance era. Road America opened in 1955 in Shibuya County, Wisconsin in the American Midwest. The track itself was not that popular in the 50s and 60s, but from 74 onwards it was introduced to what is today the IndyCar series, and recently even to other competitions such as Xfinity and NASCAR. So while it had a rocky start, RA gathered popularity over time and is now much more known than before. It will be redundant to claim this in every video, but just like Germany, Japan and Italy, America and specifically the American Midwest is home to one of the biggest car industries in the world, with famous brands such as Ford, Jeep, General Motors and Chrysler. The Midwestern region is also famous for racing in general. Road America's neighbors are none other than the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and Watson Glen. Donna Plains made its debut in the first Mario Kart game in 1992, Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo, and was featured in the Star Cup as the first track. The circuit was challenging, but it wasn't all that memorable, and it didn't make another appearance until 2014 Mario Kart 8. Suddenly, even if the track didn't receive a new fancy mechanic, it became one of the fans' favorites for its competitiveness and frenetic layout. Racing in Donna Plains 3 is fantastic, and I'm glad I explored it more in depth today. Donna Plains may appear not to have any significance in the Mario universe, yet the circus is inspired by none other than World 1-1 from Super Mario World, Mario's first level in the Super Nintendo. So, well, you can't get more Mario themed than this, can you? As you saw by now in the gameplay shots, the two circuits share a lot of what regards aesthetics. Both are located in grass fields in the middle of nature, Road America being located specifically near Kart Lake. While a lot of circuits, both in the Mario Kart universe and in real life, wish to highlight and put emphasis on the industrial part of racing, Road America and Donut Plains 3 take a much more tranquil tone, and it makes racing on them more relaxing than stressful. It is always tough to explain this last part in words, so I'll let the images speak for me before jumping in the conclusion. Even if it's unlikely, Nintendo deliberately was inspired by the American racetrack when developing Super Mario Kart for the Famicom, Road America and Donut Plains 3 share a lot of similarities, and I strongly believe the Mario Kart 8's version of the track made its Indycar circuit justice. What is your take on the topic? Let me know down in the comments. As usual, if you made it this far, you are amazing, and I hope you liked today's video. Quick announcement before leaving, I am currently rethinking the Mario Kart X Racing series to make it more engaging and interesting. I know it's one of the most viewed series, and for a small channel like mine it means the world to me, but I do think it needs improvement, and I wish to leave it on standby for the time being. If you know how I can improve the series, do leave me some feedback in the comments below. Having said that, I wish you a wonderful day. Arrivederci.